Math. When you need help, you use Minute Math.
Hi, I'm Sean Gannon, and this is Minute Math. And today we're going to learn about the order of operations. So if I was given this expression, we're going to evaluate it. 3 times 6 plus 7. Now, I have parentheses here. The parentheses encapsulating the 6 plus 7. So that means we need to do the 6 plus 7 first. It's inside of those parentheses. So we keep the 3 on the outside. 6 plus 7 comes out to be 13. And now we see 3 times the parentheses of 13. There's no other operations on the inside. So it's 3 times 13. Well, 3 times 13 comes out to be 39. 5 times 3 times 2. So if I was given 5 times 3 times 2, they're all multiplications, separated by multiplication. So let's read from left to right. 5 times 3. 5 times 3 comes first. That would be 15 times 2. Then 15 times 2. 15 times 2 comes out to be 30. So we have 5 times 3 times 2. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 times 2 is 30. Now, you wonder, well, what if I did 3 times 2 first? That also would have worked. 3 times 2 comes out to be 6. 6 times 5 is also 30. It's 72. This expression, 72 divided by 9 plus 7. 72 divided by 9 plus 7. Well, in our order of operations, division comes before addition. So we need to take 72 divided by 9. So 72 divided by 9 comes out to be 8. Then we bring down the 7 plus 7. So now 72 divided by 9 is 8. And then we bring down the 7. So we have 8 plus 7. Well, 8 plus 7 comes out to be 15. So again, we had division first, then addition. So we took 72 divided by 9, got 8. Then we can do addition, because addition comes after division in the order of operations. It's 2 plus 7 times 5. So we have 2 plus 7 times 5. Well, what comes first? Multiplication comes before addition, right? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So PEMDAS, if you know that. So 7 times 5 comes out to be 35. So we do the 7 times 5 first. We have 35. And we bring down the 2. So now we have 2 plus 35, because 35 was at 7 times 5. 2 plus 35 comes out to be 37. So our final answer from 2 plus 7 times 5, we do the multiplication 7 times 5 first, gets us 35. Then we add the 2 and get 37. 9 plus 8 minus 7. 9, 8, 7. So 9 plus 8 minus 7. Well, we have addition and subtraction, and we're going to read from left to right. Addition and subtraction are on the same page, same level. So we have 9 plus 8 here. 9 plus 8 comes out to be 17. Then we subtract the 7 and bring that down. 9 plus 8, 17, subtracted by 7. Well, 17 minus 7 comes out to be 10. So our final answer for 9 plus 8 minus 7 is 10. Now, what would have happened if I subtracted first? If I took 8 minus 7? Well, 8 minus 7 together, 8 minus 7 comes out to be 1. So the 9 minus 1 does give us that 10, that little 9 minus 1. If you want to put that in that little side note, okay? But the way we did it, first way, was 9 plus 8 minus 7. 9 plus 8, 17. Bring down the 7. 17 minus 7 is 10. 9 minus 32 divided by 4. So 9 minus 32 divided by 4. Well, 9 minus 32 divided by 4, which one comes first? division or the subtraction? The division. The division comes first before the subtraction. So we take that 32 divided by 4. What's 32 divided by 4? 8, right? So the 9 comes down, minus 32 divided by 4 is 8. So now we have 9 minus 8 left. So 9 minus 8 comes out to be 1. Pretty simple. And there's our answer. So if we started with the 9 minus 32 divided by 4, we would have to do the division first. 32 divided by 4, which came out to be at 8. And 9 minus 8 is 1. 5 times 10 minus 1. So 5 times 10 minus 1. Well, 10 minus 1 is inside of our parentheses there, right? So whatever's inside of our parentheses, we need to deal with first. 10 minus 1 comes out to be 9, right? 10 minus 1 is 9. So we have 5 parentheses 9. And that parentheses, well, there's nothing else inside the parentheses, just the number 9. So now we have 5 times whatever's in our parentheses. Well, 5 times 9 is 45. So that's our final answer. So 5 times 10 minus 1. Well, 10 minus 1 was 9. Then 5 times 9 is our 45. 48 divided by 4 plus 4. Okay. I love how whenever they have problems like this, there's all these 4s there. But anyway, 4 plus 4 comes first. Well, why is that? Well, 4 plus 4 needs to come first because it's inside of our parentheses, all right? So 4 plus 4 comes first. It's in the parentheses, so now we have 48 divided by whatever 4 plus 4 is, which is 8. So now we have 4 plus 4, which became an 8. Now we have 48 divided by 8. Well, 48 divided by 8. What is 48 divided by 8? Right? 8 times 1 gives me 48. 8 times 1 is 48. 6, right? So 48 divided by 8 is 6, and there's our final answer. So when we evaluated this expression, we had division and then parentheses and addition. Since the parentheses were there, we had to solve whatever was inside of those parentheses first. So 4 plus 4 was at 8, and then now we can do our division, 48 divided by 8, which was 6. 20 divided by parentheses 4 minus parentheses 10 minus 8. That's a tricky one, right? 20 divided by parentheses 4 minus parentheses 10 minus 8. Well, we start from the inside, right? Right from this inside part here. I always think of those Russian dolls. You take one off, next one off, next one off, next one off. So, if you know what that is. 10 minus 8 comes first inside this most inside parentheses, right? So we have division here, but then the first set of parentheses on the outside, okay, we need to deal with what's on the inside of that. But then we have another set of parentheses right here on the inside. So we need to deal with that first. So 10 minus 8 comes first. 10 minus 8 is 2. So we bring down everything, 20 divided by 4 minus 10 minus 8, which is 2. And now we can deal with the other set. There's nothing else in this parentheses left there, 2, so we can get rid of the parentheses there. I generally don't like to. I just solve from there, but you can. So now we have 4 minus 2 because they're in the next set of parentheses. 4 minus 2 is 2, so now we're left with 20 divided by 2. And now we're left with 20 divided by 2, which is, of course, 10. So 10 is our final answer here. 40 divided by 4 minus 5 minus 3. So I have 40 divided by 4 minus parentheses 5 minus 3. Well, what should we deal with first? I have the parentheses there. Whenever I see parentheses, that is always going to be first, right? So parentheses is first. 5 minus 3 comes out to be 2. So I'm going to rewrite everything. Take your time. And now we have 40 divided by 4 minus 2. And so now we have to ask ourselves, okay, what operations do we have left? It's getting trickier here. We have division and we have subtraction and parentheses. But there's nothing left inside the parentheses besides the number 2. So now we have to deal with division, right? Division comes before subtraction. So 40 divided by 4 is 10 minus, what's left is 2. So 40 divided by 4 is 10. And then we have 10 minus 2, which comes out to be 8. So our final answer here is 8. Again, we have division, subtraction, like another subtraction in parentheses. We dealt with the parentheses first, and then we had to go back to the division to get our final answer of 8. 9 plus 9 plus 6 minus 5. And I wanted to simplify this. Well, I have addition and subtraction. Okay? So they're on the same level, so now we're going to deal from left to right. Left to right. So we start with a 9. 9 plus 9. Well, 9 plus 9 is 18. And then we bring down the rest, 6 minus 5. So now again, left to right with the addition. Right? So 18 plus 6 comes out to be 24. Minus the 5, bring down the 5. So now it's 24 minus 5. Well, 24 minus 5 comes out to be 19. And so my final answer here is 19. So we had 9 plus 9 first was 18, right? We brought those together. Then we brought down the 6 and the 5. Then we brought together the 18 and 6, which gives 24. Brought down the 5. And lastly, brought these together to get our answer, which is 19. 5 plus 16 divided by 7 minus 2. So I have 5 plus 16 divided by 7 minus 2. I got to think about my order of operations. We have to deal with whatever is in the parentheses first. So we have 5 plus 16. That's in the parentheses first. So 5 plus 16 comes out to be 19, right? No, 21. 21 divided by 7 minus 2. Easy mistakes, right? So 21 divided by 7, that comes first in the next set because we have division and then subtraction, right? So we can keep this 21 in parentheses if we want, don't need to. 21 divided by 7 minus 2, right? So 21 divided by 7, division becomes before subtraction, and that is a 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 comes out to be good old 1. So now we have our final answer of 1. We started with the parentheses, 5 plus 16, which is 21, not 19, but 21. And then divide that by 7 to get 3. And then we brought down the 2, and we subtract the 2 to get 1, because 3 minus 2 is 1. 7 plus 10 times 5 plus 10. And I want to solve that using the order of operations. Well, I have 2 additions and 1 multiplication. Multiplication is ranked higher than addition. So 10 times 5 needs to come first. So we bring down the 7 plus, bring down the 10 plus, and we're left with the inside 10 times 5, which is 50. And so now we have addition. We have 7 plus 50 plus 10. It really doesn't matter the order when it's all addition, all the same operation. Well, let's go read left to right and take our time. 7 plus 50 is 57 plus 10. Bring down that 10. And lastly, 57 plus 10 is 67. So let's recap here. 10 times 5 came first. That was our 50 right there in the middle. We brought down the 7 and the 10. We add them together. 7 plus 50 is 57. And then we add the last 10 and get 67 as our final answer. 6 plus 25 minus 7 divided by 6 again. Okay? Well, I see a parentheses, I see addition, subtraction, and division. The key here is those parentheses, and we need to deal with what's inside of those parentheses first. So inside the parentheses, we have 6 plus 25 minus 7, right? Addition and subtraction are on the same level, so let's read from left to right. 6 plus 25 comes out to be what? 31. 31 minus 7 divided by 6. 31 minus 7 divided by 6. 31 minus 7 is still in those parentheses. We have to deal with that first. And what does that come out to be? Well, 31 minus 7 is 24. And 24 divided by 6 is good old 4. And there we go. 6 minus 4 times 49 divided by 7. This one is tricky. We have to think, what do we need to do first? Okay. Well, we have the parentheses first. That's what needs to be done because parentheses always comes first. So inside the parentheses, we have 6 minus 4. So now we have 2. 6 minus 4 is 2 times 49 divided by 7. Now here's the tricky part. Okay. Multiplication first. Now it really doesn't matter in this case, but let's go deal with it this way, right? 2 times 49. 2 times 49, what does that come out to be? Okay, maybe, what is it? If you don't know off the top of your head, don't rush to that calculator. Okay, 2 times 49 comes out to be 98. Okay, the way I kind of quickly do it is 2 times 50 is 100, minus 1, 2 is 98. So then we have 98 divided by 7. Oh, do we know this off the top of our head? Maybe not. But 98 divided by 7 is 14. And there we go. 7 times 5 divided by 5. So 7 times 5 divided by 5. Well, I wanted to simplify that. Well, I'm given the parentheses first, and I need to deal with what's inside of the parentheses first before I can deal with what's outside of the parentheses. So 7 times 5, how do we simplify that? 7 times 5 is 35. So 35 comes first. Then we had the division, and then we had the 5, right? So 35 divided by 5. Well, 35 divided by 5 comes out to be 7 again, coming back to 7. So really, 7 times 5, all then divided by 5. Well, 7 times 5 is 35. We then divide that by 5 again and get 7. 43 minus 1 over 4 plus 2, all plus 10. So we have 43 minus 1 over 4 plus 2 plus 10. So this is tricky, right? You're always told division comes first, right? Or in this case, right? From all the symbols we see. But we can almost imagine that there's like these parentheses in the numerator and the denominator. We need to simplify those first. So 43 minus 1 comes out to be 42, divided by 4 plus 2, which comes out to be 6 plus 10. So what does 42 divided by 6 come out to be? So now we have to deal with that first. So 42 divided by 6 is 7 plus 10, right? Bring down that 10. And 7 plus 10 is 17. And that is our final answer. So again, we had to deal with the numerator and then the denominator of each part of the fraction there. Simplify each one individually to get 42 divided by 6. We then divided that to get 7. We add 10 and get 17. 8 plus 5 times 35 over 5 plus 6. So 8 plus 5 first. Well, what do we deal with? We have the parentheses, always parentheses first. What's inside of the parentheses? Well, 8 plus 5 comes out to be what? Think about it, 13 times 35 over 5 plus 6. So now we have that 35 over 5. It's almost like its own little parentheses, and we should simplify that first. All right, so 35 divided by 5 comes out to be 7. So we have 13 times 7 plus 6. And now order of operations matters more. Make sure you know you do multiplication and addition. Right. I guess order of operations always matters, sorry. But 13 times 7, what does that come out to be? What is 13 times 7? 13 times 7. Well, think about this. What's 7 times 10? 70. What's 7 times 3? 21. 70 plus 21 is 91. So we have 91 plus 6. 91 plus 6 comes out to be 97. And that is our final answer. So at first we dealt with parentheses, got 13. 35 divided by 5 come out to be 7. 7 times 13 is 91. Add the 6, 97. 27 over 2 plus 3 plus 4, all plus 3. So 27 over 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3. Well, we have the fraction here, and we need to deal with what's in the denominator of the fraction. So maybe now we're getting a little more comfortable with it. What's 2 plus 3 plus 4? Well, 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 4 brings it all together to get 9. So now we have 27 over 9 plus 3, okay? Well, 27 over 9 plus 3, 27 divided by 9 is what? Well, 3, right? So 27 divided by 9, we have to deal with that division first here. So we have 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3 is good old 6. And there we go. So again, we dealt with this fraction. We have to simplify each, the numerator and the denominator. Numerator was already simplified, in the simplest form of 27. But 2 plus 3 plus 4, we can add together. 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 4 is 9. 27 divided by 9 is that 3. We add a 3 to get 6. 45 over 8 times 5 minus 4 minus 3. Okay, a little more difficult here. Well, we have to deal with what's inside the parentheses first. Okay, what's inside the parentheses? Well, 5 minus 4 is first. That's what's inside the parentheses. 5 minus 4 is 1. So bring down the 45. I'm rewriting everything. 8 times 1 minus 3. Well, 8 times 1 is just 8. So we have 45 over 8 minus 3. 8 minus 3 is 5. So we have 45 over 5 here, right? 8 minus 3 is 5. And 45 divided by 5, what does that come out to be? That comes out to be 9. Okay? So we start with 45 over 8 times parentheses, 5 minus 4 minus 3. 5 minus 4 has to be dealt with first, which is that 1. 8 times 1 is 1. 8 minus 3 is 5, right? And 45 divided by 5 is good old 9 here. 8 times 15 over 5 minus 5 plus 9. So I'm given this expression here. So we have to think about our PEMDAS. Think about, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, right? Which one comes first? Well, we have multiplication, subtraction, addition, but we have the parentheses. So the parentheses we need to deal with first. So I see a subtraction here separating the parentheses from this left side of the equation, or expression. 5 plus 9, well, that adds up to be 14. Now, if you want to save a step here, right? Sometimes I like to save skip steps. Or like combine the steps. And I see the 15 divided by a 5, a fraction there. Well, that 15 divided by 5, that could just come out to be the 3. So I can put a 3 down here and I write the times 8. And the reason why I'm doing that, dealing with that here, okay, is I know that separation here, the subtraction sign separating, I can't necessarily bring that over. This is going to come before it. And with multiplication division here, I can divide that 15 divided by 5 first to get the 3, and then I'll multiply it by the 8 in my next step, right? Because multiplication comes before subtraction. So 8 times 3 is 24. Minus 14. I choose to get rid of the parentheses at this point. And 24 minus 14 comes out to be 10. And there is my final answer. Quick recap. We have subtraction, multiplication, and parentheses with addition. I dealt with the parentheses first. Once I did that, I divided the 15 divided by 5 to get the 3. I should get 8 times 3 gave me the 24. And then brought the negative 14 down. 24 minus 14 is that 10. 2 times 7, it's a big 7, minus 10 over 9 minus 4. Okay. Well, my order of operations says I had the fractions here. I can simplify the denominator, each top, the numerator simplified, denominator simplified, and the multiplication here. Okay. So I'm going to do a few steps in the same line, the next line here, a few operations at the same time. This subtraction is almost like a divider between the left and right side. And so I can deal with that 2 times 7, right, to get the 14, knowing that the subtraction is separating the two parts here. Now, if you're not comfortable with this and you wanted to take each one operation each step, that's totally fine. 10 over 9 minus 4. Let's deal with that 9 minus 4 first. So 10 up top, 9 minus 4 comes out to be 5. So now we have 14 minus 10 divided by 5. Well, division comes before subtraction. So 10 divided by 5 comes out to be 2. And 14 stays here to the left. And now we're left with 14 minus 2, which is 12, my final answer. So if I want to recap here again, I was separated by that minus sign down the middle, so I dealt with the right side, that fraction, simplify the denominator, 9 minus 4 gave me 5, and then 2 times 7 is 14. From there, I then divided the 10 divided by 5 to the 2, and then 14 minus 2 came out to be 12. 10 in parentheses plus 2 minus 2 times 6 minus 1. So here's a tricky thing. We have the 10 plus 2 minus 2. All of that is in parentheses. So we want to deal with the parentheses first, like always. Well, 10 plus 2 is 12, right? So now I have 12 minus 2 times 6 minus 1. Well, again, inside the parentheses, I need to simplify it a second time. 12 minus 2 comes out to be 10. And again, we just bring down what's left to the right. Now here is where it becomes tricky. 10 times 6 comes first. Multiplication comes before subtraction. So 10 times 6 comes out to be 16 minus 1. Oh, not 16. 60. I always do that. 60. 60. So, sorry about that. I was adding it. 10 times 6 is 60. Minus 1 is 59. And there we go. So again, start from the beginning. We take our parentheses, 10 plus 2 minus 2. Right? We simplify 10 plus 2 is 12. We bring down the right side. 12 minus 2 is 10. Bring down the right side again. Now, 10 times 6 is 60. Not 16, but 60. 60. So 10 times 6 is 60 because multiplication comes before subtraction. So 10 times 6 is 60, just so I remember. Minus 1 is 59. So if I was given 49 over 7 times 60 over 2 times 5. Okay. So 49 over 7 times 60 over 2 times 5. Well, we want to simplify the numerator and the denominator of each one here. So the left side, this time I'm not going to skip too many steps. I'm going to put the 49 over 7, and I'm just going to leave that there. And I'll multiply that by, well, 60 over 2 times 5. Well, 2 times 5, the denominator, let's simplify that. I have 60 on top. 2 times 5 is 10. So now we have 49 over 7 times 60 over 10. So let's go simplify both of these fractions, right? So 49 divided by 7 comes out to be 7. And 60 over 10 is 6. So now what we're left with is 7 times 6. Well, 7 times 6 is 42. And there's my final answer. So again, quick recap. We want to simplify the numerator and denominator of each fraction. So 2 times 5 is that 10. And then we have 60 divided by 10 came out to be 6. 49 over 7 we left there, and then we simplified that to be 7. And 7 times 6 is 42. Big parenthesis here, 2 plus 6 times 2 plus 2 minus 4 times 2. What do you think the answer is? For this one here, why don't you press pause for a second and see if you can solve it. See if you get the answer that we will have at the end here. Okay? You pause it? Did you? Okay. Now we're going to solve it. So we have to deal with what's inside the parenthesis first. So we have 2 plus 6 times 2 plus 2 minus 4. Well, we need to deal with that multiplication first. So I'm going to leave the 2 there. And the 6 times 2, well, that comes out to be 12. The rest of it is just addition and subtraction. So I'm going to leave that there. Okay, and write everything else out. So now let's go left to right. Keep it simple, left to right. It's all addition and subtraction inside the parenthesis. So 2 plus 12 is 14, plus 2 minus 4 times 2. And then simplify again what's in the parenthesis. 14 plus 2 is 16, minus 4 times 2. And 16 minus 4 comes out to be 12. So now I have everything in the parenthesis simplified. And what's left is multiplied by that 2, and 12 times 2 is 24. And there's our final answer. So how do we get there? Well, recap. Parentheses, we simplify the parentheses first. The greatest operation in the parentheses was multiplication. So we took the 6 times the 2, got us that 12, and brought down everything else. From there, we just read left to right. Rest was addition and subtraction, so we start reading left to right. 2 plus 12 is 14. 14 plus 2 is 16, and 16 minus 4 is 12. Bring in the multiply times 2 the whole way down. At the end, 12 times 2 is 24. 8 over 5 minus 1 times 3 plus 6 times 3. And I wanted to evaluate it using the order of operations. I would think about a few things. I would see the parentheses and note that I need to deal with that first, always. So I don't necessarily want to rush to it, right? I see the fraction, I see it separated by multiplication at the end. So I kind of write it in steps like this. And the 3 plus 6 simply comes out to be 9 and we're good. But I like to combine steps if I can. I know that preemptively thinking about the future, that the 8 over 5 minus 1, I need to simplify that fraction. So I'll keep the 8 up top, but the 5 minus 1 simplifies to be 4. So I have 8 over 4 times 9 times 3. Well, 8 over 4, I can simplify. That's the next step. That simplification I want to simplify. It makes it a little easier. 8 divided by 4 comes out to be 2. So I have 2 times 9 times 3. And if it's your fancy here, I got rid of the parentheses. 2 times 9 comes out to be 18 times 3. And 18 times 3 is 36. And there's a... not 36. Oh my goodness. 54. And 8 times 3 is 54. Not 36. Oh my goodness, I was thinking 18 times 2. 18 times 3 is 54. Okay? Embarrassing. Late night. So, again, simplify here. 3 plus 6 is 9. Okay? And 8 over 5 minus 1 comes out to be that 4. That's 5 minus 4. 8 over 4 is that 2. 2 times 9 is 18. 18 times 3 is 54. Not 36, but 54.
Minute math. When you need help, you use Minute Math. Minute math. When you need help, you use Minute Math. MinuteMathTutor.com.